Buongiorno, buonasera, benvenuti amici, welcome my friends. My name is Vincenzo and welcome to my channel, Fountain Pen Therapy. Today I will be reviewing an Italian pen from just a small manufacturer who prides itself, which prides itself in manufacturing and handcrafting a pen that is 100% made in Italy. It's all done by them in-house, including the nib. So it's the company is Santini Italia, and if I just make reference to their website, they're a company from Lombardy, I believe it is. So in the northern Italy, yes, Lombardy and North Italy. So smack in the heart of Europe. Mr. Santini Giovanni is the founder, and he manages, and has been doing so, manages the outfit for over 20 years now. Yeah, you could see that it's 100% Italian product. It's made by a small company, including gold nibs, which are just absolutely exquisite, and we'll see that in a few minutes. It's Italian craftsmanship at its best. You can see here the engraving is done by them, the CNC turning, the gold nibs, the milling, the polishing, the ebonite feeders production. They manufacture their own ebonite feeds. All the enamel decoration, the plastic and metal engraving, the nibs tuning, they do it all. So this is an absolute gem, and I've got to tell you, for an 18 karat gold nibbed pen, the price is just fabulous, just fabulous. So what I propose is that without any further ado, I go to my overhead camera and we'll take a closer look. Okay, so we're back. Here is that beautiful pen. Let's take a closer look at this. Just get my... So, this is resin that's made out of fossilized tree. So, they take advantage of nature, if you will. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I think it's gorgeous. On that band, you see inscribed Santini Italia. Okay, it's got a nice clip with the rotary, or with the little ball, so that it's easier to use, if you will. All the trimmings you can get in either gold plated or rhodium, and you have a huge band here with a decorative two rings. You have the nice clip, and you have another ring here. It's a piston filler, okay? Piston filler. Finial is pointed right there. And the same for the other side. Let's open it up. Sorry, my camera is having a hard time focusing. Here we go. There is the inside, and there's that beautiful nib. They make themselves. It's there's a big S for Santini. It's all decorated. It's all handcrafted, 18 karat. And believe it or not, this is a flexi nib. You'll see the flex in a few seconds or a few minutes. And it's a stub as well. A thin stub, but a stub nonetheless. They make their own ebonite feeds. Take a look at that. So the flow is just absolutely gorgeous. Very easy to wash, by the way. I can remove this, just twirl it, remove it, wash it all out, and then put some grease and put it back in, and you're all set. So that's the inner, and oh, by the way, just to look at this resin. Do you see the thickness there? So we're not talking about, a thin resin. There's plenty there. It's nice and solid. In terms of the size of the pen, we'll take a look at it in a second, but I can tell you it's a nice hefty, it's got some heft. Yeah, Very, very nice. So just give me a few seconds. We'll do a size comparison next. Okay, so I've gathered some pens just to give you an idea of the size. You can see it's much, much bigger than my Momento Zero Leonardo Officina. It's just as big and maybe slightly longer and has the same heft as my Gioia Alleria, just slightly or almost equal to my Impronte. It's bigger than my Ora Amalfi. The Stipula Etruria is slightly longer, but has the really similar heft, and it's probably just as big as my Tebaldi N60. So that gives you an idea of the size. So it's a nice, it's a nice heft. It's got some nice size, really, really nice size. Beautiful, just a beautiful pen. Okay, so let me get ready and we'll do a writing sample. Okay, so for the writing sample, first things first, the ink. Well, for the ink, to match this pen, I've chosen the Sepia from Leonardo Officina Italiana. By the way, Leonardo Officina does make some beautiful inks. I think I have the whole collection, all the colors. Very, very nice inks. They're nice and wet, and they do have some variety, especially the blue inks. They have some sheen in them, but it's a nice bottle, good size. So looking for some ink, goodbye. So that's Leonardo Officina Italiana ink. In terms of the journal, we're going to try out this Logical Prime notebook. It's made in Japan. It's not either Cosmo Airlight or it's not Tomo River. It's completely different paper. In fact, by the time you see this video, you've either seen my review on a series of Japanese notebooks, alternatives, or you will be seeing them in sometime shortly. So let's open this notebook up. What does it look like? Well, take a look. It's a grid, but a very special grid. It's got also dots and lines within the grid. You can put a date, you can put some comments, you can put a page, number your pages. So it is a very nice. It's got some spiral, but just two short spirals on two ends, and that's essentially the notebook. Okay, I was having problems with my camera focusing. So this is the Santini Italia Libra Amber. Just dawned on me that I may never have even mentioned the name in my opening remarks. I apologize if that's the case. It just occurred to me that maybe I never mentioned the name. Okay, as far as the nib is concerned, as I mentioned, this is an 18 karat Flexi Gold stub, and it's wet, and it is flexi. I wish I could do these 8s like some of these artists. My hands shake, so I just can't. But it's very wet. There's with the ebonite feed, it keeps up. There's no problem. You could see the spring in this nib, and you could see the line variation. So, and it's extremely wet. Okay, so no problems there. And in terms of writing, this is a very wet, smooth, constant nib. Works really, really nice. In terms of a rating, let's rate this pen. Design. I think it's a wonderful design. It's got some classic look to it, but at the same time, it's got its own uniqueness. I give this a 9.8. In terms of build quality, well, you know what? It's 100% made in-house. I'm going to give it 100. You know, congratulations, Santini. You're not buying the feeds from China. You're not buying the nibs from Germany. You're not buying the resin anywhere. You're making it all yourself. So you know what? You deserve 100% on that. In terms of the nib, same thing. It's in-house. I'm giving you 100 on 100. It's just a beautiful, beautiful nib. Okay? Value. Oh, I mean, you know, an 18 karat pen like this, you know, will go for $700, $800. And I think I paid this under $300 Canadian at the time that I purchased it. So again, I'm giving it a 10 on 10. So Santini, congratulations. You're working hard. You've got a small company there. It's something to be proud of, and keep at it. Just make us enjoy your pens for as long as we can, and good luck. And for all of you viewers, if you're interested, I will leave all of the information in the description below. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, don't hesitate, and have a great day. Thank you.